Well, kiddos, stop me if this sounds oddly familiar from some time back in 2000, but it's the apocalypse and you're all out of toilet paper. For whatever reason, you decide you want to pick some up, but you really don't know where to do your shopping after the bombs have fallen. Well, I've got some tips for you on this one. So, here we go for Fallout 76. Now, this location, we're going to start here, although if you were finding this out on your own, you'd probably find this in a different direction. We're going to start here. So this chunk of rail line is directly northwest of Dino Peaks Mini Golf, directly north of the curve on Route 50, and east-ish of Athens. Follow the rail tracks. This is one of those little rail substation buildings, whatever they call them. So take a peek. Here's what it looks like. You can see it well off in the distance if you pop into Dino Peaks and head this direction. All right, you're going to encounter a painted wooden door with a lock. It's got a 0 skill on it, so you can grab it pretty easily, especially if you've got Master Infiltrator like I do. Then you're going to want to look right over here on this table. You're looking for the Athens Armory key. That thing right there. That is all you need. Just grab it and you'll be good to go. Also, come over here, salute this guy. There's also usually a little bit of a ballistic fiber scrap right through here. May have already picked it up. All right. You will encounter some bad guys through here. So far, I've encountered rad scorpions, oogas, and rust raiders. Just doing this. So I'm going to run over to the next spot for this, so you guys can see exactly where I'm going, and there's no question about it. We're going to follow the rail line, and we're going to head to the back end of Athens. And looks like we're going to be stopped by some cave crickets. Can I get there by fast traveling? Yes. Is it as fun? No. Is it as fast? Well, now that I'm being stopped by a radhog alpha and cave crickets, I don't know. So remember, don't ask where the hot dogs come from or how much bug they're allowed to stick in them. Moving on from that. So again, just continue following the rail line for a decent bit through here. We can go over here. We can go underneath this broken rail bridge. Come down. If you've got power armor, jetpack, whatever, you can always just jump up the cliff here, but I'm assuming that you might not. So I'm just going to walk over and climb up this hill right here. And we're going to keep going. But we've gone far enough. So once you see this tanker, head on into Athens. We're actually after that building dead set right in front of us. Now, keep in mind, there are ghouls that do spawn up through here, so while they're not exactly a threat, they are inconvenience if you don't pay attention to them. All right. Welcome to the Athens Armory. You're going to want to get into this security gate after getting rid of whatever ghouls are jumping on you. Again, another lock level 0. Crack that open. Dispose of more ghouls. Then you've got to get into this door, which requires this terminal with an unlock skill of 2. Again, if you're running Master Infiltrator, it's no big deal. All right, now that you're inside here, you've got a couple of different problems. The first one being that turret up there. The second one being this laser tripwire. Do what you got to do here. And there is a Assaultron down back here. I didn't say this was going to be easy. I just said it was going to be toilet paper. So get rid of her before she becomes a problem. Now, those armory keys I had you pick up, they are for this door. Pop open that security gate with those keys and walk over. And what do we see here but 6 fresh rolls of toilet paper? So if you happen to need them, or a lot of the other loot that's down here, like military ammo bags and ammo boxes, lots of ammo boxes. Nothing too special down here, though, I'm going to admit, but some power armor, some a rare mod, uh, ammo bag, fusion cores, all the good stuff worthwhile getting. And then even when you come over here into the firing range, you can still find a few more things that you may need, like circuitry or whatever have you. Worth the stop in and stop by, telephone as well, and plus whatever's in these. You can get a lot of lore by reading through the National Guard Armory Terminal and this note here about heading east. And there you have it. Spot to get 6 units of toilet paper for any of the daily challenges you may come across, or just in case you actually happen to eat any of the Wastelands food. All right. Hope you enjoyed. Like, follow, subscribe. You know the rules. I have to say it. But in the meantime, do hope it helps.